G'day guys, Dave here from Enerdrive. I'm at Norworld in Cairns today. A bit noisy in the background, my apologies. We're on the edge of their main work area, but the purpose of my visit today is to take you through the Enerdrive options at Norworld. Let's check it out. These guys have really got it together. They're the whole package. Norworld provides solutions comprising of both our SiMarine monitoring system and bus battery monitoring solutions. They also provide chargers up to 60 amps and inverters 1000 watts and 2000 watt options. And of course, coupled over here with a 200 amp BTEC lithium battery, you can't go wrong with an Enerdrive power system in a Norworld canopy. They do all this in-house. Let's have a look a little deeper. So SiMarine battery monitoring, allowing you to monitor individual loads such as your fridge and so forth, as well as solar, but more importantly, state of charge remaining in your battery. DC to DC charging, you can't go past the Enerdrive DC to DC charger, allowing you to charge up to 50 amps from your vehicle and also connect solar as well. And then when you are plugged into mains, this particular system comprises of a 60 amp AC charger. Everything in these builds is done a cut above the rest, using the very best quality fittings and the very best quality circuit breakers, fuse connections and so forth. One of the things I really love about these builds is the extra mile they go to. Check this out. They've welded this insert in here specifically for the cable run to feed the battery. Additionally, you can see the main breaker here for the entire system. Just that little bit extra detail with the shielding that goes around it for protection. I presume this is for the slide out fridge. And in that case, I think that's a really good, it's really good foresight. So check out the front here. Even the entries through the front, they've thought of everything. It's not just a hole and a bit of silicone, it's not just a hole with a surface protection, it's a proper gland, sealed, done properly, no chafing, no dust ingress. This is gonna last, and that's what I love about Norworld's power systems. Check out down here. When you do have access to mains power, seriously guys, they've thought of everything. You can plug it straight in there, it's completely compliant, RCD to boot, just like a caravan. These guys have really gone above and beyond to use our gear in its best way possible. It's all good and well having the best equipment, but it's only as good as the installation, and that's where Norworld comes into their own. Have a look at this. This is just some examples of other work that's yet to be installed, and you can see this one here has the more traditional monitor, so this just gives you the net value of what's remaining in your battery at any time via the Enerdrive ePro Plus, and this board is complete with a 40 amp AC charger and a 1000 watt inverter. Let's have a look inside the workshop as well and see what they're all about in there, guys. I said Norworld's a cut above the rest, and I wasn't joking. We're in an air-conditioned room. How many auto electricians have the privilege of working in an air-conditioned room? Granted, we're in Cairns. Maybe it's more popular up here. I don't know. But I tell you what, when I was on the tools, I would have given my eye tooth to work in an environment like this. This is one of the systems that's complete. Check it out. This is a real-world jig, effectively. This emulates the exact length and measurements as you saw in that canopy. Why? Because they can put the board in situ and make every cable specifically to the length that it needs to be, not a millimetre longer. So they're all focused here on ensuring that we're not dealing with great losses in voltage and what have you, and that we're not adding more weight than we need to. But have a look around the back of this board. There's not going to be any chafing here. Everything's done right. Everything is tied together, individually split tubed where appropriate, tied to the board properly. Glands are done correctly, so we're not going to deal with chafing. From Enerdrive's point of view, we're absolutely thrilled to see our systems installed to this level of detail, because we know that a Norworld power system is going to last, it's going to endure the roughest of conditions because it's installed correctly, and that's what it's all about. So guys, it's clear to see that Norworld have really got it together when it comes to Enerdrive power systems. If you haven't checked them out, check them out now. Norworld canopies, if you're thinking about touring in the very remotest places around the country, or simply travelling up the beach and you're looking for reliability and that added benefit of being able to do more than we used to do, to run those things such as refrigerators and induction cooktops and what have you, power systems like this can do it, and Norworld will make sure that it goes the distance.